Hello everyone, this is Joe at Ayajuku and this is the second video for the C class students and today's topic will be jobs. じゃあちょっと始まる前にちょっと日本語でちゃんとに説明する。そこの動画が見て宿題するでしょ。だからもしちょっと宿題のやり方とかお母さんと一緒にちょっとこれ見てちょっと多分2人がわかる。じゃあ最初はノートがあると単語ブックあるでしょ。そう単語ブックの方は、最初のページは日本語で、英語で書いてと反対側は日本語で書く。これはもう学校の掛け算カードとか同じ 1×1 はなんとか、1よし OK。それが同じ英語書いて日本語書くだからこっちの英語は何かな読めるか、読めると意味がわかるか。OK、so 最初の、トピックは動詞でしょ。その gets up とか gets up 書いて gets up は何かな起きる。ピンポン。OK、合ってるか。そうこれは単語が読めるまで、いっぱいこっちは練習する。こっちの方はその文毎週は5つの文が作らなきゃ。こっちは例えば My father gets up at 7 o'clock とかも先週はそんな感じで。5つまででももういっぱい書いてももちろん、いっぱい練習した方がいいけどもし5つぐらいだったら大丈夫です。これは、お母さんが読めないとか、わかんないだったらもう写真撮って LINE 送って要は確認できる。それとはまた、はい大丈夫です。それかちょっとその文が2番目の文がちょっと間違えたとか、それかもう塾に来てもう、玄関でちょっとスペースあるとここでちょっとこれはどうですかと要は確認できると間違えるところは、正しくなる、確認する。だから分かんなかったらもう持ってきてでもいい。それが LINE、に写真送ってもいいよ。そう分かんなかったらまたそれが何でもちょっと分かんないやり方分かんないだったらまたそれも LINE かメールで電話で何でも OK よ。OK、いつでも来てもいいよ。そうもしこっちね1時から5時でその間ぐらいは、誰がいると確認できる。はい、頑張りましょう。Okay, so before we get started, we're going to do a little practice from last week. Okay, so here are two pictures. We've got a girl there, got some dinner, some time. Okay, a boy here and a bath and another time. So I want you to pause the video, stop the video, have a look, have a think, okay? And then I want you to either write it or say the answer, okay? And then we can check together. Okay, have a think, pause. Okay, so let's have a look at the answer. We have a girl here, let me get my pen. So, she, if you remember, she got some dinner, so she eats dinner. She eats dinner. Oh. And what time is it, son? It is 6:45. So she eats dinner at 6:45. Remember to say this one. How about this one? We have a boy. So he he takes a bath. He takes a bath. And what time is it? At 8 o'clock. Okay, let's try that one together. Ready? She eats dinner at 6:45. One more time. Good. She eats dinner at 6:45. And the next one. He takes a bath at 8 o'clock. He takes a bath at 8 o'clock. Very good. So we're going to practice some jobs today and we're going to describe the jobs, okay? So let's have a look first at some jobs and let's practice the pronunciation, okay? The first one is teacher. Teacher. So let's do it together. Teacher. Teacher. And the next one. Cook. Cook. Firefighter. Firefighter. Office worker. Office worker. Taxi driver. Taxi driver. Flight attendant. Flight attendant. Sometimes cabin attendant. Cabin attendant. Flight attendant, cabin attendant. Both are okay. Next one. Waitress. Waitress. Doctor. Doctor. Police officer. Police officer. Pilot. Pilot. And the last one. Nurse. Nurse. Very good. Nice job. Let's try and describe these jobs. So let's have a look at this teacher. Okay. I am a teacher. I am a teacher. This is me. Okay. I am a teacher. And let's have a read of these sentences. Let's see. I teach English. I teach English. I teach English. Okay, one more time. I teach English. Do it one more time for you. Okay, I teach English. Next one. I work in a school. Okay, one time. I work in a school. I work in a school. I work in a school. Last one. I write on a whiteboard. Okay, whiteboard here. I write on a whiteboard. I write on a whiteboard. Ready? I write on a whiteboard. Very good. Okay, so how about this person? This isn't Joe. This is a man, so we say he. He. Okay. He teaches. So remember same as gets up and goes to school and goes to sleep. Okay? He teaches English. He teaches English. He works in a school. He works in a school. And he writes on a whiteboard. This one is a blackboard. So he writes on a blackboard. He writes on a blackboard. So let's try together. He teaches English. He works in a school. He writes on a blackboard. He writes on a blackboard. Our next example is for a cook. A cook, where do they work? What's this place here? It's a restaurant. So, a cook works in a restaurant. Let's do it together. A cook works in a restaurant. Let's do it a bit faster. Ready? A cook works in a restaurant. Faster. A cook works in a restaurant. Faster. A cook works in a restaurant. Good try. Next one. A firefighter. A firefighter wears, what do they wear? They wear a uniform. Okay? A firefighter wears a uniform. A firefighter wears a uniform. Next one. A firefighter helps people. A firefighter helps people. Let's try it together. Ready? A firefighter wears a uniform. A firefighter helps people. They help people. They wear a uniform. Okay. Next one. An office worker. An office worker uses, this is what it is, use and uses. An office worker uses a computer. An office worker uses a computer. Next one. An office worker wears a suit. An office worker wears a suit. Let's try it together. An office worker uses a computer. An office worker wears a suit. Faster. An office worker uses a computer. An office worker wears a suit. Okay. Last one. Taxi driver. Okay, nice and easy. A taxi driver drives a taxi. Of course. A taxi driver drives a taxi. Next one. A taxi driver talks to people. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? Okay. A taxi driver talks to people. Let's try again. A taxi driver drives a taxi. A taxi driver talks to people. Let's do it a bit faster. Ready together? A taxi driver drives a taxi. A taxi driver talks to people. Okay, your homework this week. Okay, remember these are going in your little word book. Okay, English, Japanese. Okay, English and Japanese. So, what do these words mean? This first one, works. Okay, works. Hataraku. Works. Drives. Drives. 運転する. Talks. Talks. 話す。しゃべる。Wears. 着る。Uses. 使う。Helps. 助ける。手伝ってる。I always forget which one. Teaches. 教える。Flies. 飛ぶ。Likes. 好き。And last one, has. あるとか持ってる。Okay, so there's 10 on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 words in your word book. Okay, practice, practice, practice. 練習、練習、練習。Good job. Okay, here's a little activity for you to try. So we have 3 people, a nurse, a police officer, and a pilot. And we have this little phrase here, but what goes here? So, a nurse in a hospital. a police officer, a police car, and a pilot, a plane. Okay, what do they do? So I want you to pause. If you want, you can go back and check the words and which words go in here. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds. Ready? 0. Okay, what do you think? So, a nurse works in a hospital. Don't forget this S, works. A police officer, the car, he drives. A police officer drives a police car. And a pilot flies. A pilot flies a plane. Let's try. A nurse works in a hospital. A police officer drives a police car. A pilot flies a plane. Lastly, your homework for this week to write in your notebook. Okay, you can try lots of these from before. Teacher teaches English. Taxi driver drives a taxi. Okay, you can practice, but this one everybody should try. Okay, I want you to think 3 sentences. Okay, a doctor, a waitress, a flight attendant, cabin attendant, flight attendant. Okay, here are some words to help you. We have hospital, restaurant, tray, white coat, plane, and customer. Okay, so I want you to try to use these words to make 3 sentences. Okay, 3 sentences. Try your best. Okay, and send them to me. Okay, you can write it in the comments in here. So in the YouTube comments, okay, you can write these 3, or you can write it in your notebook and then take a photo, send them to me, or you can bring your notebook to the Juku and I can check your writing. Okay, anything is okay. Come to see me, send me your homework. Okay, good luck, do your best, and I'll see you next week. See you.